on, guys? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Today, I'm about to do it to you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry what I'm about to do to you, but I gotta do it to you. So today I'm gonna be going over this statement that literally changed just how I view literally everything. Um, so as we get older, right, we want to continue to level up, right? We want to continue to make more money. We want to be able to get that promotion. We want to look better with age, and we just want to like appreciate and value, right? Like a dope car, right? We want to appreciate and value, okay? And at some point, right, you forget what you're made of, right? You forget your values, and things get off track, right? It happens, you know what I'm saying? But you keep a straight face because breaking down just doesn't do much. So what you need to do is you just need to get back to like what you're made of, right? So that you can continue to push forward. So I'm gonna break you guys off with a little story like I always do. So my grandmother, right? Florine. She's from Little Rock, Arkansas, right? I've never been there a day in my life. And she was born in 1925, right? So almost 100 years ago. She's 97. Okay, so you can imagine being her skin color, being black, what she went through at that time, right? Just to kind of give you a little idea, there was a test that they used to use at that time, and it was called the brown paper bag test. Now, if you were lighter than the brown paper bag, then you were like a top tier black person, right? You still got fewer opportunities, right? Because you're a minority, right? So don't get too heavy. Um, so you still got fewer opportunities, but you were light enough to at least get some opportunity, right? As a minority. And if you were darker than the brown paper bag, then you're like a lower tier Negro. It's like, yo, get to the back. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. And my grandmother just happened to be, which is crazy, just happened to be a little bit darker than the brown paper bag. And she's not even that dark, right? So the test is kind of extreme. Okay. And what this meant was that lighter skinned people, no matter if you're white or, no matter if you're black, including some of her family members, like her daddy, they saw her as like a lower tier Negro, like get to the back. She was not allowed, nor is she good enough to communicate with anybody that was lighter than her, right? um, which is just, hey, that's just how it was, so it's shitty. So and that's on my mom's side. On my dad's side, my grandfather, right, was a super smart guy. Okay, he was a master sergeant in the army, right, so he had a really high rank in the army. He had a podiatrist degree, and he apparently played several instruments, right? Which is it's hard for me to remember like song lyrics, right? Let alone instruments. Um, but in his situation, right, with the schooling that he went through and whatnot, but with his situation, he had absolutely zero luck with getting a job that he was qualified for, which takes a toll on a man because he had a few kids, right? Um, and so he didn't feel very appreciated. And eventually depression got the best of him. So in order to deal with his depression, one day he locked himself in his car, stuffed the muffler, right, and then the fumes from the car filled up, the car, and he suffocated, died, committed suicide. And my dad, as a 10-year-old boy, was the one who found my grandfather dead in the car. And so, because of these instances that my grandparents went through, right? My parents told me that, no matter what, minimum, you have to be minimum to get any kind of recognition. You need to be two times better than the next person, right? And they told me that because of what their parents went through. And my parents didn't have the easiest time either, right? And even though I didn't go through any of what they went through, right? I had a normal, great life, right? Even though I didn't go through any what they went through, it's just that mentality was just molded into me, right? From the time that I was breathing until now, right? So this just started off as like a sports mentality, but like as I got older, I started realizing that, well, still, if you want to get things, if you want to achieve certain things, you still want to be like clearly, leaps and bounds better than everybody else, right? So, this comes back to, for your promotion, for you leveling up as an individual to be better than yesterday, for you as a brother to be a better brother than yesterday, for you as a coworker to be, a better coworker than yesterday, for you as a son, and for you as a partner as well, for you to be, a better, two times better, partner than you were yesterday. So, if you enjoyed this topic, and you're ready to be two times better than yesterday, and you're ready to be, prepared for that promotion, and you're ready to be two times better with your nutrition and your fitness, then shoot me a DM. Let's hop on a call. Let's hop on the phone, and I'll shoot you some pointers, to make sure that you're in the right direction, especially with your nutrition and your fitness. And then, we'll see if we're fit and we'll take it from there. So, once again, I appreciate you guys for watching this live. As always, stay great, and I'm out. It's time to eat breakfast.